Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzin on MetabolicMasterpiece.com. It is Saturday afternoon, just got off the stair climber, did 20 minutes on the stair climber, 10 minutes on the recumbent spin bike, did some HIIT intervals on that. That was following an abs and calves workout, so went on the stair climber, not killing myself, nice slow easy pace, just really trying to get that push off with the calves, make it more of a calf workout than anything. Anyhow, while I was up there, I was thinking about pre-workout supplements. I've never really been one to take pre-workout supplements. It wasn't until, I'd say about a year ago, where I started taking caffeine pre-workout, and then I combined it with the ephedrine, which is still legal in Canada. I think you'll hear a lot of times it's referred to as an oral nasal decongestant, and in a lot of the nasal decongestants that you can buy at your local pharmacy have something in it called pseudoephedrine. It just kind of, what I find with ephedrine is that it kind of opens up my airways. It gives me more clarity and focus, I find personally. So combining that with caffeine, I only take ephedrine once in a while. It's not something I consume all the time. Anyhow, so before I start rambling too long here, caffeine and ephedrine, the old trusty EC stack, was something that I was consuming pre-workout for the past year. I always got samples sent to me of pre-workouts from some of my colleagues, and a lot of times I found that it upset my stomach. Didn't really agree for me. If anything, it kind of distracted me during my workouts because I felt uncomfortable. Recently, I started trying a couple others because supplement companies keep sending me stuff. And anyhow, I ended up coming across Gaspari Nutrition has Super Pump 3.0, and I really enjoyed it. The flavor was great, dissolved really well, didn't upset my stomach, and really enjoyed it. Then my workout partner, Rick, he's been taking C4 Extreme for a long time. He really enjoys that, gave me a sample of that. That agreed really well with me. So I've been going back and forth between those for the past, I think, 3 months, kind of enjoying the pre-workouts, giving me a little bit of energy through it. But I started reading the label and really wondering what was the effective ingredients in it. I had heard beta-alanine is really good. That's the stuff that makes you feel really tingly with those pre-workouts. So I knew there was good evidence supporting that, even more so recently than ever before. You'll find that in a lot of these pre-workouts, beta-alanine, caffeine, and creatine are the main combinations, but there's a whole lot of other things depending on the pre-workout that you're taking. So I started looking up these ingredients. I went to checked out the trusty site, examine.com, and looked at all the ingredients and find out that most of this stuff really doesn't have a lot of evidence to support it. And even the stuff that does have some evidence, stuff like beetroot or whatever, nitrates like that, there's not enough of it in the supplement to, like, the dose is so minute. And a lot of times these companies don't even, like, they call it their proprietary blend. So you don't even disclose how much of the ingredient is in there. So it seems to me that it's just a whole bunch of filler. Now, the one company that has a hell of a great product is Tier 1 by Citadel. Bare bones basic, creatine, caffeine, and beta-alanine. So I really like that. But the thing is, I prefer to take my creatine post-workout. There's some research lately that shows that the benefits are a little bit greater if you take your creatine post-workout. So I'm thinking, like, pre-workout, I kind of only want caffeine and beta-alanine. Wouldn't mind some ephedrine in there as well. And I like BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. I like taking them pre-workout, even during my workout a little bit. Not some strong evidence supporting that. There is some evidence, a lot of anecdotal evidence as well. So that's the one thing, if I was to consume pre-workout, it's the only thing that doesn't have somewhat like strong supporting evidence to kind of back it up. But still, if I was to have a pre-workout, I think I'd like branched chain amino acids, ephedrine, caffeine, beta-alanine in it. I'd say my creatine for post-workout. So I'm thinking, like, there's nothing on the market. And the other thing is that a lot of them, most of the pre-workout supplements I see out there have like 1.6 grams of beta-alanine in it. Yet the research shows it 2 to 5 grams is beneficial, what you should be taking in there. Mind you, a lot of these pre-workout supplements say, like, you start with that 1 scoop and then you double it up, or go to 1.5 scoops and 2 scoops. But the thing is, yeah, the beta-alanine goes up, but so does the caffeine in there and the other stuff that I don't want elevated in there. So I'm like, well, shit, I gotta start making my own pre-workout. And then someone sent me an email. They heard our podcast, the Modern Musclehead Podcast, last week, where I was talking with my co-host Brian Cron about pre-workouts and beta-alanine. And they sent me to a site where you can buy everything in bulk, the individual ingredients. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to be making my own pre-workout blend. I ordered all the ingredients, so I'm going to be sharing that real soon. Examine.com, again, fantastic website. I mean, the most trusted website when it comes to understanding effective supplements out there. Highly recommend those guys. The other thing with pre-workouts, when it comes to nitrates there, so Examine.com, a couple things they have there. They have their, what do they call it? Examine Research Digest, the ERD. Fantastic little resource as well. That's an actual paid thing. Examine.com is free. You go check out. They got tons of stuff there, but they got some paid stuff. Their Research Digest, fantastic, and their Supplement Stack books. So with their muscle building stack, they were talking about nitrates, and like I just mentioned, beetroot. In a lot of these pre-workout supplements, they don't really have the dose that's effective based on the research. Yet they were saying best thing you can do, consume like leafy greens, stuff like spinach. I think they said like 1 hour to 2 hours prior to your workout. So shit, I have a pre-workout shake, some protein powder in there with some spinach and other stuff. I'm getting more nitrates than I would in a normal pre-workout, plus all the micronutrients that come with spinach, all the other benefits as well. One of the benefits that I learned from Examine.com and their supplement stack, little booklets there, research review, solid stuff. Hope you enjoy this. I'm going to be sharing that pre-workout when I get it all together, playing around with it, and get back to you. Have yourself a freaking amazing day.